All right.
I ask, do you think with Disney Plus and Apple streaming services coming soon, there will be a streaming bubble that will pop due to an oversaturated market and everyone will run back to cable?
That's from at Weebs Are Cool. At Weebs Are
All right, weebs are cool.
So will people run back to cable? No. I don't think people will ever run back to cable. No matter how this plays out, if we're subscribed to 20 different services at $10 a piece, it would still be better than cable. I think it still will be. This is why. Because it's easier to get out of these streaming services than cable customer service. Less shit goes down where they got to come out. I had a guy look at, my cable was fine the first year I was here. Randomly, it stopped connecting to the box. The guy had to come out just for that. It took 3.5 days to come out. So I basically had intermittent TV for 3.5 days.
When was this? Was this after the rain?
It was before the heavy rain. It was after like a couple of days.
Oh, okay.
But I don't think it had anything to do with the rain. He said, oh no, the line coming to the house just was not good. And he said the last person that installed it did something wrong. I was like, oh, okay.
I hear that a lot.
I was like, okay.
Whenever I've had problems, I think I had...
and I believed him because he was straightforward. He was only here for like a half hour and he got it done. But
that happened a lot when I had AT&T.
But I don't like cable companies because they screw you and they have monopolies. I don't know if they have monopolies in New Jersey though, but they did. They're underhanded. They're sneaky. They overcharge and they're not needed. They're middlemen. And that's what streaming has showed us. They are middlemen. They don't create any fucking content. They just put it in front of your face for a hefty fee. And you can't decide what you want to watch. The biggest one used to be when they first started talking about a la carte. This is like the late 90s. They're like, because that's when the cable really expanded. When they said like, oh, we're going to have the golf channel.
Yeah.
And Court TV and all this other shit. And my dad's looking at the bill and he's like, we're not going to watch any of these channels. Like, no, you're right. But you don't have a choice. They give you, we'll give you the shitty option with 10 channels, the intermediate one with 50, or the one with that's HBO and Showtime. Like those are your options.
Right. And you never had all the channels you wanted in this.
No, they did it where it's like, well, you get almost all the channels in this one, but you got to get the full one.
But if you want like, the 3 channels you'll actually watch, like Food TV and I don't know, Dick McMuffins, then you need to get the very expensive package.
I watch, if you put a gun to my head, in the average week, I probably do not watch more than 9 different TV channels in a week. ESPN, ESPN2 probably. I'll watch, we'll just make an argument. I'll watch one of 2 channels to watch maybe NBA, or something like NBC or TNT. That's like 4. Maybe some network thing that came on. USA for Monday Night Raw or the SVU marathon they had or Suits. What is that, 7 or 6? I'm already starting to run out. I'm literally starting to run out of
I glazed over as soon as you started talking about TV channels.
Wherever Forensic Files is, I fall asleep to.
Yep.
What is that, True TV? Which used to be Core TV?
It's everywhere.
I watched like 8 channels in a week. And cable charges you for 180 that you don't watch. So no, I think we're gonna get to. I think we'll get to the point where people will start spending $100 per month on streaming services. I do see that. I do. People will start buying ESPN and watch that, and they'll have HBO and/or Showtime. I do miss not having Showtime. Or excuse me, HBO. I miss. I'll get it back for Curb, for sure. HBO when it comes back. Right now I just have Netflix, Amazon Prime. I don't count because that's really the shipping thing and free shipping. And Hulu. That's what I have right now. So, what about you, Ian? What do you think?
Just the other day, I was actually talking to someone and saying, "Jesus Christ, this makes me just want to get cable."
Well, what do you have right now?
I have
Hulu, Amazon Prime, Netflix,
Hulu, Amazon Prime, Funimation.
Yeah. So you have what's that? $40 a month?
Whereabouts?
You can't even count Amazon though, because that's almost like a throw on extra. I don't even. If it wasn't for Unsolved Mysteries, I wouldn't even watch Amazon Prime as much as I've been watching. Oh, you know what episode was on? I watched yesterday. It was on the Alcatraz episode. I watched it when I was a kid. I was fascinated by that.
It's a good one.
That's when they actually hired a swimmer to see if he can get across the bay. Spoilers: he couldn't get across and that was a professional swimmer.
Yep.
And then they built the raft that the 3 guys built, and nothing doing there either. So they never found the bodies of those 3 guys. But it would be hard pressed for them to make that trip. But they never found the bodies ever in the bay. You would think they would have washed up somewhere. So I think, Ian,
update.
They got the word out to a boat out there. They swam out to a boat that got them. That would make sense to me.
Sure.
They got the word out. Hey, we're going to do it this date. A boat was there, or they said these are the dates we're going to be there. One of these days, few days. There was a boat waiting for them, like halfway through. That would make the most sense. Yeah, to me. Love that. I love that shit. I love the Alcatraz thing. Ingenious. The Clint Eastwood movies are not bad. They run through what they did for action. Plus, it's Clint Eastwood.
Right.
So go watch the Clint Eastwood movie at least. Came out like in the late '60s. There.